if you're used to wearing historical costumes, you will already be familiar with how amazing linen is to wear. But if you aren't, let me tell you about it. Hi, I'm Maria from Sew Through Time, and this week we're going to make a linen kirtle from the early 16th century as a history-bounding outfit. In the summer heat that we've been recently having, linen is really my go-to fiber, whether it's historical garments or modern garments. Linen as a natural fiber tends to feel cool against your skin when you wear it. And not only that, but linen wicks away moisture, so that it keeps your body from feeling like clingy and sweaty when clothing is against your armpits or other areas that sweat. Well, in this heat, pretty much every bit of your body sweats. Linen is also often referred to as antibacterial. It is not actually antibacterial, but it is a poor breeding ground for bacteria, which causes it to not smell as much as other fibers, especially man-made fibers, but even cotton. Historically, linen was very popular and it was used especially for undergarments, but also for outer garments because of that resistance to mold and bacteria, and because of its natural moisture-wicking properties. It was actually the predominant underwear fabric, or basically the only underwear fabric until well into the 19th century, where cotton becomes so cheap that's the reason why it starts surpassing linen in popularity, not because it's in any way superior. I needed a new summer dress. This is actually the only linen dress that I own. All my other dresses are either cotton or rayon or something else, and while rayon is a good summer material, I like it, I really wanted a linen dress. And because, well, I'm me, I can't just go and make a modern dress because that would be too easy. I decided to make this into an early 16th century kirtle so that the techniques that I'm using are not historical, but the pattern is historical. So I could wear it also as an actual kirtle if I ever need to. And when I made this kirtle, I also had the idea that this might make a really cool Rapunzel outfit. And I will actually be making a historical Rapunzel. I hadn't planned on making one, but when I bought this linen, it was just perfect for it. And especially when I got that kirtle finished, I just screamed Rapunzel. So sometime in the future, I'll be making the rest of the garments to go with the kirtle so that I can actually make a historical Rapunzel. I machine sew rows to pad stitch my linen canvas interlining layers together. Then I sew the interlining layers onto the lining. Then the bodice lining pieces are stitched together.
So are the fashion fabric bodice pieces.
Okay, now the bodice is pinned together, the right sides together, and the seam allowances are pressed flat. And now I'm just going to sew the necklines together.
Next up, the skirts. The side seams are sewn together, leaving the top 10 inches free for a pocket hole. I make a 10-inch slit at the center front and hem that down for the front opening. The skirts are pleated down to size by eye, the same way as they were in the 18th century. If you're interested in that, I have a video that I'll link down below and somewhere above so that you can see more of that technique. Next, I sew them down to secure them in place before attaching them to the bodice. The bodice lining is then hand-felled onto the skirts, covering all the raw edges on the bodice and the skirt. The center front of the bodice is hand-felled, encasing all the raw edges inside. Lastly, I tried it on, figured out the proper length for the shoulder straps, and then just whipped them together. Since finishing this has become my absolute favorite garment to wear, and I'm planning on making a few others, maybe even a wool one for winter wear. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, then please do that now, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!